Sit down.
We stand on the shoulders of giants. And I stand to talk about 33 giants that changed the course of America by shining
I urge this committee to again support the creation of this monument, providing a lasting tribute to the original 33, and to reaffirming our commitment to acknowledging and learning from every facet of Georgia's rich history. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you to the lady chair of the caucus. We appreciate you coming very much. Yeah, come on up. Welcome, Senator.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, members. Trying to make it down here without a scooter or a wheelchair. And I'll be brief. Thank you very much for listening to this bill today and calling it forward, because it's very important to so many people. And I am State Senator Donzella James, and believe it or not, I got elected in 1993, even though I left in 2002 and came back in 2009. But when I ran the first time, I had my uncle, who had been elected to different offices, had my sisters and I out passing out leaflets when we were little kids. And then he said that he wanted us to follow in his footsteps. And he was alive at that time. He was what we always said, the first black senator ever elected in history to the Georgia General Assembly. But I found out, no, he was the first one since Reconstruction. Leroy Johnson. I'm a Johnson. Many people know it already. But he was so happy to see us moving forward. And he'd be smiling from heaven today if he knew that Chairman Gilead and to our dean who came this morning to come and talk to you. So I hope that I won't be redundant and say all the things that everyone else has already said. But I just couldn't sit there without coming and asking you to please vote for this bill, and I hope it moves forward. And I would love to see it somewhere on a wall with pictures. But whatever you do to honor them, it would be great. My uncle's picture is right outside the Senate chamber, and I look at it when I go in every day because I'm so proud of him and stand on his shoulders. But he was already standing on the shoulders of the group that we're advocating for right now today. So thank you very much again, and God bless.
Thank you, Senator. We appreciate those words. Anyone else? All right, sir. I think this will be the last one. If you'll just come on up to the podium.
Good morning. My name is Matthew Hess, also known as Max Hess. I wanted to speak in favor of the bill. I wanted to give a reason to distinguish it from the existing statute. The intention here is to list by name, and the existing statute doesn't do that. And just to give you a sample of how important it is to have the name so you can follow up. When I first learned of Tunis Campbell, I found my way to his biography. There's only one. It was published by the University of Georgia in the 1980s. And I learned when Campbell and the others were expelled, Campbell was not at the massacre in Camilla because he had been sent to Washington, D.C. And prior to that, he had tried to get the Georgia Constitution amended to guarantee the right to vote regardless of previous condition of servitude. He was not able to do that. But when he went to D.C. after the expulsion, he met with senators who were working on the amendments to the U.S. Constitution. And he proposed that language. And that language is today in the 15th Amendment. He is the author of that language. And we don't know that unless we know his name. I wanted to give that as an example. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Oh, we have one more? Please, come on up to the podium. It's in the bill.
Good morning, Chairman. Good morning, distinguished members of the committee.
Good morning.
My name is John Moy. I'm the Senior Director for Policy at the Urban League of Greater Atlanta. Mr. Chairman, I certainly thank you for the opportunity to speak today in support of the 33 African-American state legislators elected during the Reconstruction era. In 1868, as we all know, these state legislators were elected to the Georgia General Assembly and subsequently expelled in September of the same year. This bill, as you know, Chairman, mandates a placement of a monument either on the state capitol grounds or in another prominent location to commemorate these pioneering legislators. These men, elected in the tumultuous years following the Civil War, represent a pivotal moment in our history, American history. They defied the odds, overcoming systemic racism and the lingering vestiges of slavery to serve their constituents in this state and contribute to the rebuilding of our nation. The presence in these very halls, hallowed halls, of the state legislature was not merely symbolic, it was a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and to the promise of American democracy. Mr. Chairman, by commemorating their service, we not only honor their individual achievements, but also acknowledge their broader struggle for racial equity that continues to this day. The commemoration is not about rewriting history, Mr. Chairman, but it's also about telling the full story. It's about recognizing the courage, resilience, and contributions of these remarkable individuals, Americans, who dare to dream of a more just and equitable society. By passing this bill, the state legislature can send a powerful message that their service matters, their struggles are remembered, and that their legacy inspires us to continue to work of building a more perfect union. Mr. Chairman, I thank you very much for your time and consideration.
Thank you for your words there. We really appreciate that. Do we have any questions from the committee? Okay. I'm going to recognize Representative Buckner.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. At this time, I'd like to move that we do pass House Bill 303 and make sure it goes the whole way this time.
All right. We have a motion and a second. Do we have any further discussion? Do you want to say anything, or you want to proceed on?
In the words of Cecil B. DeMille, so let it be written, so let it be done.
Very good. All right, we have a motion and a second on House Bill 303. There's no further discussion at this point, so I'm going to call for the question on House Bill 303. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed? And the chair would like to vote as well, and I vote in the affirmative.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you to the committee. Thank you all.
If you go by rules and get the form and fill it out, and where you can get before rules.
Thank you so much. Thank you, members.
Thank you for coming. It's good to see you back with the group.
Oh, it's good to be back home.
All right, thank you.
What day are we having the seafood there, sir?
Can I make that announcement?
Make sure that was.
To my good friend and choral member, it is this Thursday at 1 o'clock in room 216.
Oh, good.
Appreciate you. Can't tell you.
Okay. If there's no other business to come before the committee, we stand adjourned. Thank y'all for coming.